All right.
I like the blasty beats.
The intro is over.
It's a long one.
It's a long one, but it gets people coming in.
Well, yeah, it gets everyone to relax with blast beats.
Blast beats.
With blast
And black
beats.
metal.
All right,
I'm all sitting
dude.
here just
Yeah, right. Oh, so look at it.
look it.
So it has been a long time coming to have somebody I know in real life.
Is this real life?
No, I mean, to be fair, I've met a lot of the people in real life since I've interviewed them, but this is you are somebody I knew before the show.
Someone that we used to know.
You know?
Long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Long ago. So let's start by saying hello.
Hello.
Hello, Artemis. Hello,
Artemis.
Self.
Hello.
Hey, Calvin. Hey, Henry.
Hello.
Hello, Rob.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Star. How are you?
Francois Clevillon here.
No.
Francois Clevillon.
Hey, John. What's up?
Hello.
And everyone's saying, hey, Psycho.
Hello.
So, yeah, guys, this is Psycho. This is a friend of mine from
Back in the day.
We've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
And hey, Alan. You work at a haunt that everyone talks about. Everybody absolutely loves. So many
Not everybody.
So many people are really afraid of it.
Not everybody, because a lot of people compare us, and that's what pisses me off. But
okay, there's no need to compare to McCamey because fuck that.
Exactly, but it's always going to be done because of the goddamn stipulations.
Yeah,
because of the goddamn stipulations behind it.
Mm-hmm. But so, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, the 17th door.
I'm just curious, when's it going to become the 18th, 19th, and possibly?
Isn't that
always 17?
Wait, isn't that kind of what the
I'm just saying I want more rooms.
The field trip.
Because it's the field trip.
The question though is when the story is going to be finished.
It's not, because it's now Perpetuum.
Because it's like, well, no, because okay, so for those that don't know 17th door, the owner Robbie created this concept of having an immersive haunt based around one character.
Paula.
Paula was in school for an extent amount of time. Then Paula switched to jail because she went to jail for a lot of things that,
trying to give herself an abortion and taking lots of meth.
Yeah.
We can say that. We can say these things.
It's just a typical.
But it's kind of more to it. That's why it's like.
I know.
It's an interpretation. Like it's your own interpretation of what the fuck she did, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well,
but at the same time, there's a baby involved, and something fucked up happened.
Oh.
And then so she was in jail for a minute, or she's in jail for a minute, but then pre-COVID, she escapes jail.
That's the one. That was the year that I broke my ankle.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't. I even said, I was
Or
like,
was
you guys just push me through.
I got
so I could finish it.
I got your ankle fixed.
Was it Tumblr?
It was the ball pit.
That works too.
It was the ball pit. It was not Tumblr. In fact, I made it to room 13.
Okay.
That year. And I tried. They were like, you can come back through for a discount. I was like, just wheel me through.
I just want to finish. I can crawl.
And they were like, do you want pictures? I'm all, just put me through the whole thing.
So then this whole situation happens where she's supposed to go back to school, but due to COVID, that storyline had kind of paused.
Ah, okay.
and we're trying to get back into said story, but
it's really hard.
Only person who knows is Robbie, and that's the scary part. Because so everybody that's been there since year 1, 2, 3, 4 is going, okay, when are we finishing? When are we finishing, Robbie? When is it gonna end?
I do like the familiarity aspect of it, like that those of us who have gone since year 1, like as guests, one, Carlos needs to not smash bugs in my hand.
Cochino!
Yeah, he needs to stop smashing bugs in my hand, but that's okay. That's beside the point.
Or smashing bugs
look at
in
him
your
for that.
tits. That's the other thing too.
He tased me in the tits. He did. With the cattle prod taser. Like,
it's a cop taser.
Whatever. It hit me in the titty.
It hit you in the titty.
Last year, I got tased in the butthole. So
that wasn't me that time.
No, it was the wall.
And it wasn't the chair either. If it was the chair, that would have been funnier.
No, but I'm not the only one whose butthole got tased at that time. So
wait, who else is it?
Tyler.
Oh, that's right.
Tyler's.
Oh yeah.
We were both all, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
That's right.
That's what I was saying. I do like the familiarity aspect of it where like, okay, we went in and we saw what happened to poor Paula.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that really like, because that first year was graphic. And
okay, that first year was just a clusterfuck. Let's just.
But it was graphic to the point that I had people hiding behind me almost in tears because of 2 scenes in particular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one of them was a rape scene.
Yep.
The other one was an abortion scene.
Yep.
And the way that they were done was honestly fucking
spot.
No, the way that nobody actually had to act out being raped or act out an abortion thing.
Please tell me it was claymation.
No, the way that they did it was the white screen with the light, the silhouette,
the silhouette of it happening.
Yeah, and it was. I liked the way that it was done because it didn't expose anybody that was acting to anything that could have made them really uncomfortable.
Mm.
So, like, somebody that goes through it, that was cool to me, but also, not gonna lie, there were people crying. There were people in tears in my group.
So funny story about that is that whole scene I loved how that kind of advances into year 4 or 5, I think it was. I think that whole scene advances into year 5 where we see her in the warden office getting and that whole situation.
That scene.
But that whole like where you see it's coming, you see it during that warden scene and you're like, wait, you're what?
That scene, that warden scene.
Yeah.
That was brutal and super freaking smart. It was there. If you guys haven't gone to 17th Door, you really need to.
We moved locations, by the way, just so people know. We've been to basically 3 different locations, almost 4, I think.
Tustin, Fullerton, Anaheim.
Tustin, Fullerton, and then now Buena Park.
Well, I say Fullerton, Anaheim because it was right there on the border.
Like, yeah, it was like T, like, yeah. But
yeah.
Buena Park is where we're at now.
And it's like right across from Knott's at the mall. But if you guys haven't had the chance, I totally, it is. The 17th Door is the best.
Goes.
Hey.
Hello.
There were scenes.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there he is.
Hello.
That That was random.
It happens all the time.
Okay.
What I was gonna say,
I was like sitting here, like, okay.
Hey.
Is this the butcher?
Hello, it's the butcher. No, I was there were definitely some fun scenes a few years in. The ceiling fan in the refrigerated room. Getting slapped in the face with a squid.
Yes.
Was that
you guys, no, I told them to do it. I was like, get her. So you don't know this, but every year you come through, if I know you're coming through, I'm like, fuck with them. Get them. And like every year, because we always get fresh meat that are like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to go?
Me. Go after me.
How, like,
please.
Like, and it's always like the fresh meat, like, pinpoint and counter one group and then like are soft to the next group. And you're like, no, go hard.
Right? Oh, I'm all about like, you guys target me because I have more fun.
Target the titties. Target the titties.
Okay, we could totally lay off the tasing of the titties. Because I had a mark. But oh god, so Kyler's in. Kyler is in here.
Hey!
I still love the fucking helmet.
What the fuck is
He had cornrows. He had cornrows.
It looks like he's in the Helldivers or some shit.
I'm like
he must be like,
what?
Must be a total just loser just playing Helldivers every day.
My stepdad Terry made me do. Oh my god! Made me do shadow puppetry in his Mountain Dew BBC Baja Blast Maze of Madness and Chili. 1 year while he made loud sex to my mom. look at the Baja Blast chips.
Whoa. Okay, I might have to try those.
You don't like mango though.
No. Oh yeah, mango.
Mango chamoy.
Mango is an egg yolks, man.
Mangoes and egg yolks.
Ooh, I don't think those together would be good.
By themselves or together. Well.
Okay, by themselves, fine. Okay, I gotta ask.
I want to talk more about this maze of madness and chili.
I was like, that's technically like these, because these are Baja Blast chili.
Those are a maze of madness and chili in your mouth.
Exactly.
Come here, let me give you that maze of madness. In your mouth, bitch.
It is made out of corn.
What?
Almost as bad as my dad's joke right before this.
Yeah, that was
now it's the maze of madness.
Corn stalkers. Fuck yeah.
Corn stalkers. Oh my god. Fucking corn stalkers.
There's a lot of corn to stock, I'll tell you that, man.
Oh boy.
What are we talking about here, guys?
What are we talking about?
What were we talking about?
The Baja Blast? You were talking about chili Baja Blast, apparently.
Where the hell did you guys get Iggy Pop to chase me?
Iggy Pop?
What the fuck?
Oh! That dude, man. Okay, the first year I went with the racks or whatever. He looks just like fucking Iggy Pop. I literally thought you guys got Iggy Pop. I was like, I want to stay and hang out with Iggy Pop.
He chased me. He chased me through like 3 rooms.
He's no longer allowed at 17th door, but we won't go there.
Oh.
Never mind.
I mean,
I don't want to hang out.
Damn, never mind. We're not going to go hang out with Iggy Pop. He chased after me with meth.
Totally. Oh, totally. Side note, he's hanging out with my buddy Ruckus, and we get Ruckus goes, you got like, Ruckus calls us up and goes, "Oh my god, guys!" And I was like,
"Fuck that guy."
Exactly. Thank you. So anyway, so he calls up my buddy Ruckus and is like, and my buddy, or he hangs up my buddy Ruckus. Buddy Ruckus calls me and is like, "Yo, you'll never guess what happened." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I gotta hang out with you guys." So we all hung out, and he told us a story where like it's like my buddy Ruckus is also a hairstylist, so was cutting his hair, and then he, rather than offering him money to cut his hair, just straight up asked him, "Do you want some booger sugar?"
So it was Iggy Pop,
and we were like, and I was like, I knew exactly what he was talking about. But Ruckus didn't at first. Ruckus was like, "What are you talking about? Like, what is booger sugar?" I had never fucking heard that. And I was just like, "Bro, like he did not." And like Ruckus was like, and it was just like, "Oh my god,
holy shit!"
Well,
oh my god.
I was laughing because the other day I found the drugs.
The drugs. The jelly beans. The squished jelly beans.
No, they were the turtle tank.
Turtle tank marbles.
What were we doing? I was like,
they're in my purse right now.
Oh, that's what it was. She had her vest on, and I was like,
I reached into my pocket in the vest. That was all.
No, we went to what we were seeing. We went to see Bridge City Sinners. Remember? And I was like, just keep them in there. It's
at least you didn't find cockroaches.
Oh. We were like, I was like, just keep him in there. And then she was like, "You know what? We're going to Los Angeles." I was like, "You know what? Yeah, just put him out of your vest. We're going to get searched for some shit."
And they're going to be like, "What the fuck is this?" I swear to God, it's stuff for a turtle tank. Why is it in a bag and why are there only 3 of them? You wouldn't believe me if I fucking told you.
Yeah.
A clown gave them to me.
A clown gave them to me. Wait, what?
Huh? And he told me to hold on to them, and if the cops asked me, I didn't have them.
It always starts with a clown giving you stuff.
That's funny.
So, Bobo juggled his balls.
Did they?
With a baseball bat.
Oh, I got paddled by what was a clown? The female clown?
She didn't. I didn't.
5.
I was gonna say we never found out her name.
Dude,
but he had a thrill.
It was fucking hilarious because she goes, "All right, who's getting paddled?" I was like, "Me." Me. Hesitation.
We started lining up behind him. It was me and then Vice, and we all start lining up behind him, and she just was like, We're like, but
I was like, I will roll the dice right now, the 50-50 chance that a dude clown doesn't come out right now and spank me. I was like, if it happens, whatever, everyone get a laugh out of it.
Working on something all new. Nice. This guy makes some fun props and stuff. Till, yeah, Kyler is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Kyler is back.
Yes, he is.
He's always around, man.
He's always hanging out.
Fucking loves BBC Baja Blast for some odd reason.
So okay, let's continue.
I honestly don't think it's that. I think it's probably the British Broadcasting Commonwealth or whatever the English call it.
Yeah, I think it's more of a
The Baja.
Baja. All right, this edible's really.
Ivar's dashing apparently. Hey, Ivar. So okay. Let's go back here.
So 17th Thor is my newest one.
Okay.
But I do everything kind of touchy-feely here, there kind of shit. I've done theme park events. I've done like the solo projects. I've even worked for production companies doing I just recently did a bunch of like B-D-list horror films that are now out on theaters.
And I'm so sad that like I couldn't come down there.
Yeah, like the production premieres and shit. So like it was fun because like those were one out of the fucking ordinary kind of shit. But at the same time, like to see the reviews of those movies and see how bad the reviewers hated them, and then to watch the movie and be like, why did they review it that badly? Like they're not that bad.
Well, dude,
Like,
I mean, people are hating on the new Godzilla, and I thought it was fucking great.
Oh yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is always off on that shit. I love that the critic score on that is like so low, but the
fan score,
the audience score is like above 90%. It was like 93 or something like that. I was like, that's what you go by. You don't go by the critics. You always go by the audience score. They're going to tell you the truth.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, that's like the new Wish. I did not like the new Disney Wish. Did not like.
They do. Critics do hate horror movies.
Yeah, critics do. A lot of critics do. Unless it's like thriller. If it's like not jumpy, scary, and more a thriller, then they're appreciative of it.
But they're appreciative of like the PG-13, like freaking disgusting ones where you're sitting there going, I am so bored.
And see, and scared.
My genre.
And there it is. And there it is.
Yep. Oh yeah, my genre of horror movies and novels will never get awards like they should, because I read nothing but splatterpunk, and I love like the slasher, like the real slasher horror movies where it's just where they really push it, and they show everything.
I do too, but I have to say the house that Jack built is still like
that's one of my favorites.
My top right now.
Yeah,
okay. I've seen what's his face? I've seen Nymphomaniac, which is the second movie in the series, and then The House of Jack built is the last one. The first one is called Antichrist. And that stars Willem Dafoe.
I was gonna say, isn't that the Willem Dafoe one?
Yes, and I do want to see that. I can't think of the director's name, but Nymphomaniac. Watch that one. Watch that one, but be prepared to see some really messed up stuff because he shows. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen The House of Jack built?
Have you seen The House that Jack built?
Yes.
Okay.
So he goes in Nymphomaniac. It's like 6 hours long. It's 2 parts, and it shows graphic sex, actual penetration, all that stuff. So it's basically porn. It was on Netflix. I saw it on Netflix of all things, and they're foreign.
He's all okay. So
no, and then it showed. You got to. I will prepare people for this, but do you see her give herself an abortion in the movie too? It's fucked up, but it's
fucked up.
But I had to skip past that scene as one of the few times in a horror movie where I will skip past something. Jesus. I did it with The Last House on the Left, the remake, not the original. The original Last House on the Left.
What did you skip past the microwave?
No, the first. I didn't leave the theater, but I did look away when the actual rape scene happened because in the remake of The Last House on the Left, they completely take away the music and they focus on the sound of it. They don't really show. Yeah, and for that, the movie brutal. Has a special place for me because they really go the distance.
Yeah, they go that distance. You're like, goddamn,
it's brutal, okay. But it's good because it really gets you into the whole revenge side of it. Because when if you know anything about The Last House on the Left, they get revenge on the killers. Yeah, it's good.
The microwave scene.
Yeah, but that's that scene, and
Nadine can't watch that scene either.
Yeah, I didn't get up and leave the theater, but I did look away, and it was hard to watch it.
Well, that's the thing with me is like I've actually there has been a lot of movies that I've actually portrayed in or done a creature in or something. Like for example, I was a creature actually in a student film. Nice. That if this guy actually portrayed done what he could have. It could have been a bigger film and gotten a lot of reviews and gotten a lot of stuff because I even saw the final cut of it when he was editing everything and he was just about to be finished. And then he had a bunch of production issues because long story short, his ex was part of the production. They broke up right before the production came out. So he everything that they had created together was just cut, null and void, done, fuck you, have a nice day. So but I saw this creature and I was bet and then he was the coolest director ever because he was just this is what I want you to do. And I did it plus and then some, and he was just that was brilliant. I'm definitely keeping that. Like, holy shit.
I was watching earlier some movies that like iconic movies where they left bloopers in the scenes, like in the movies. And one of them was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
When he goes to hand the orb over and he drops it, and he's like, yeah. Apparently that was a blooper.
Yeah.
They just kept it because it was too funny and too good, too perfect.
Well, I think didn't Chris Pratt ad lib a good, not all of it, obviously, but a good portion of it. Yeah,
just like he did with Parks and Rec when he was in Parks and Rec.
So good at that. He is so good.
Parks and Rec was a great one.
So, what got you into horror and haunt acting and everything like that?
So, horror-wise, actually, my sister got me into that. My older sister, she was into like the gothic scene and everything like that. So we would always watch. Like, I saw Pennywise for the first time with her. I saw like classic films, slasher films, like all from her.
Nice.
And then and like that's where I also got my metal and rock kind of genre was from my brother and my sister, my older brother and sister. But then like when it came to haunt acting, I actually did, funny story, I did my first ever haunt acting gig was at a church, actually.
You know, you're not the first person to say that on the show.
Oh, yeah.
It was the funniest thing too, because I was a vampire at a church.
I think a lot of the
that's so good. That's
right.
Right? Like all right.
And you're like, but there's one problem with this.
Is that the blood of Jesus?
I can't be here.
The greatest thing ever. Here was my costume. It was a glow-in-the-dark room. We were in a tomb-looking room where there was a bunch of tomb stuff going around. My costume was a white shirt that literally all I had was just makeup on. And then on my shirt, it said vampire across my shirt. And I literally would just rise up and go, and that was my shtick, was just, and then,
this is great.
It was the start of it, and then it went Knott's, and then it went Illinois. I actually worked in Illinois for a little bit. I worked in Illinois at Six Flags for a little bit.
Nice.
I worked at Sinister Point. I worked at a bunch of like little gigs here and there. Then from Six Flags.
Speaking of Sinister Point and Knott's and stuff, where the heck is Mr. Giggles right now?
Where is it?
Mr. Giggles.
He's probably working. Is he working?
No,
right now,
continue. I'm just.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I'm just doing this in the background right now.
So,
ow, get your ass in. I was kidding.
But like for me, a lot of haunt industry has kind of gone downhill. Hi. A lot of haunt industry has gone downhill recently, and it's kind of getting to the point where I've kind of noticed that it's now become statistic over value. Because even when I worked Dark Harbor, they changed. They didn't
Dark Harbor.
Right. But anyway, I worked like events like Knott's, Dark Harbor, et cetera, where it went from we value your talent, we want your talent, we like your talent, to what are you going to do for us? Otherwise, you're a statistic.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't work for some of the bigger ones anymore.
And that's even like the smaller ones that are becoming big, that are becoming known. And that's the problem with the haunt community that I have right now is, I get it. I get it. We're giving credit where credit is due for a lot of haunts. But when they get that big head, it's now you're no longer valued. You're just a statistic to us. And we just want you just to be ahead. And because you're involved with us for so long, we're just going to keep you going and going and going, but we're not going to need you.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because something that I'm noticing, even though in California, Knott's is like the OG, right?
Mm-hmm.
It started doing the haunt part of it in 73. They're the longest running haunted attraction that came out of like a what's it? My brain just a theme park, an amusement park.
Yeah, theme park. Yeah, amusement park.
And so they're past 50 years now. Last year was 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear stories from the reason why I even got into it in the first place and went for knots first and foremost was I had a teacher in elementary school who was a pastor, by the way, telling me about him and his friend working haunt and sliding and scaring the shit out of people by. Do you remember where Jaguar is now? Where there used to be a church there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
There used to be a church and it was surrounded by like a lake area. It used to not be blocked off. And you had like a ramp that you can go up and then walk out there kind of like a pier, you know, or just a dock or whatever. And he used to take a running start and slide down the wooden ramp. Oh. So it would go thunk, 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 thunk as he was going down.
Oh,
and
that sounds harsh though. Like, that did not...
Your knees going.
Even with knee pads. But
all these stories about him hiding inside bushes and reaching out and grabbing people's ankles, or you know, back when they didn't care that you touched people. These are the things that got me all psyched and made me decide to go work for knots.
Yeah.
And work haunt.
Yeah, understandable.
And but I'm noticing that even though we have knots and we have these, you know, Universal, I mean, and stuff like that, down south and on the East Coast, they have so much more, and they're so much higher quality.
And the weird thing is it's weird because like even in Colorado, Colorado is one of those places where you wouldn't think they have a big scene out there because, really, but not even like Denver. Like Denver's the big like, oh, everybody knows Denver. No, I'm talking about Grand Junction. I'm talking about Springs. I'm talking about where Cedar Fairs is out there. Their Cedar Fairs has a way bigger like deal than any of us out here have, because we're all trying to separate ourselves and become something and you know, like kind of thing.
It's California.
They don't do that out there. Like Texas, Colorado, even Montana. I have a friend in Montana.
Most of Texas does actually do it. But that's beside the point. Sorry, Star. Sorry, Star. You're still in here. I'm just playing.
I didn't say it.
Oh, I'll say it. There's a lot of meth clowns in Texas. But Star's not one of them.
Nope, Star's not. Neither is
Dizzy is not one of them. But yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I want us to have the same kind of community that is like throughout the haunt community elsewhere.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because we don't have that. At least not as much.
It just seems like a lot of things out here are competition. Everybody wants to be everybody else in a way. For example, like we all like, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I'm noticing a lot of copycats. People wanting to copy other people's haunt attire, haunt look, haunt scare, etc. Like I get it, like you like what you see, but do your own thing with that aspect in mind. Don't sit there and say, I'm going to be exactly like him.
Give credit and make your own twist.
Exactly. Like give credit where credit is due at the same time. You're doing that. There's a lot of people that I can see a lot of things that I even came up with back in like 2015, 2013. And they're bringing it in now. And I'm like, I did that in 13. Like, what? Like, why do you look like me from 2013 now and thinking that it's okay? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I went like, One of the things I respect is getting a chance to see people create their own characters and go completely outside the box to the point where, yeah, there might be other characters that have the same theme or whatever, but you're definitely unique.
Yeah.
Like, I really love when people don't just do like, I know Simbu was just right here, so I'll use Simbu as an example. Simbu is a snake Loa, and he is fucking rad.
Simbu is a sneaker snack.
He's a snake.
But here's the thing: is with that aspect, with the snake aspect, you have a lot of Knots monsters that were snakes.
Yeah, but his is unique, and that's what I like.
Now, exactly, his is different, but at the same time, everybody can pinpoint and go, "Well, they were a snake too." No, like I have my own justification on it. I have my own side
with my two main characters right now.
Yeah,
obviously there have been other Wendigos,
but I'm
the shortest Wendigo.
But there's never been a Wendigo.
I am a Wendigo.
Why you don't like a Wendigo?
And then we gotta sing the Deo song. Dego, Dego.
The Italian man
want go home.
You're all
I
know. Still your soul. I
know.
I take your pasta. I am crazy for the pasta.
I just start screaming "Vaffanculo" at everybody. Like that's all. I'm just. Oh shit! We gotta go to commercial.
Oh crap!
What the hell? Hey, Simbu!
There he is. By the way, I'm Triple H because of this guy right here.
We'll get in. We haven't even got to wrestling yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't got to wrestling
because we're gonna do a show strictly for it, but we'll still touch base tonight.
Yeah,
but
Backlash is soon coming. It's actually really close. It's like 2 weeks away now. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk about with wrestling.
So we're gonna go to a quick commercial. It's a 2-minute commercial, so you guys got to go pee. Go pee. We'll be right back.
What's your emergency?
I wish to create a perfect human being, selecting the best organs from different scores. And 4 has now 5 and a 2. Another sign of a human. Murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Because I got my Galaxy 500.
Get with your nearest cult member.
Double stacking is a noun that refers to the action in a horror movie of impaling both members of a canoodling couple.
The creation of the atomic bomb. What was it?
Oppenheimer?
The Manhattan Project.
The Manhattan.
Everything they're bringing up.
I was about to say the Philadelphia experiment. I mean, which one are we talking about here?
We go and look up. So I'm looking up heavy water. What does heavy water do to a person's body? And I'm like, okay, they're watching me now. I know they're watching me.
Don't you judge us! Don't you be judging us! You come in here with your book learning and your
Buy our shit!
Buy our shit. Hi, Odd Mother.
Odd Mother! Hello!
Hi.
She went through the whole entire list. Look at that.
Yeah, like I'm like noticing the chat just like scroll.
She's quick style too. She's like boom, 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 boom.
So anyway, so when it comes to like the community,
yeah,
it's also, to me, the same thing with like the freak show community too. Like,
okay.
Doing the freak show community, like in the freak show community / performer community, whatever you want to call it, everybody has to act like somebody else. There never can be an original because, like, you do Blockhead, well, I do it too. You do Staple Game, well, I do it too. You do this, well, I do it too. And like, for example, like with my sideshow shit, like I can't do half of the sideshow shit that I want to do because the venues that I'm doing it at are like, we don't know you, let alone we don't know how dangerous that can be. And like, we're not aware of this, so we're not going to have you do it. Like I wanted to do I'm a firework performer. I love playing with fireworks.
Yeah.
And doing doing sideshow with fireworks. For example, I have a video / thing of me putting a sparkler in my nose as Blockhead.
Woo! I thought there was going to be somewhere else it was going to go. I'm just kidding.
I could
work up my ass and ran around.
I mean, do a twirl and you know.
Look at it go, watch it go. Look at it.
Tell me, Billy, have you seen the Dragon Spitfire? Would you like to see the Dragon Spitfire?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall scene where he like takes off the towel and starts
doing that weird thing like on his toes.
I mean,
Russell Brand when he comes out and he does that weird shit where he's like on his toes, like but squatting down.
You still haven't seen Get Him to the Greek. We got to get you to watch that.
I've seen it.
I thought you haven't.
What are you talking about? I've told you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Kick.
Sorry.
Eyes.
I scrolled out there on sparklers and urethras.
So yeah, you
so what I do is I stick a sparkler in my dick hole. And
no. I mean, if you pay me good enough, maybe.
I make it spin in circles.
Look, all I'm saying is $20 is $20, right?
Okay. Right. Like for example, like for Staple Game, like.
Oh, which by the way,
there's super sensitive areas. Yeah, hey, Staple Game. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, that picture. That's me getting stapled money to myself. I did that actually at 17th Door.
And that was the thing for breast cancer, right?
Yeah. So and that's the other thing is 90% of my earnings, if not all of it, go to breast cancer research, V Foundation, something of that sort. And for those of you who don't know what V Foundation is, they are basically the bigger contract to Connor's Cure if you're a wrestling fan. They're Connor's Cure for WWE, like they're the ones that kind of own Connor's Cure, like the bigger portion of it. Yeah, they're the V Found. Yeah, so every time I do Staple Game, it goes to the bigger picture, not to like Connor's Cure per se, but like to the bigger picture of that aspect. And or like, you know, whatever, if I'm doing an event for, let's say, cerebral palsy, it's going to cerebral palsy. If I'm doing an event for, you know, any type of, you know, whatever, it's going to go to that. And then it's kind of one of those where I've always gotten one-upped. Every time I go there, every time I go to do Staple Game somewhere, it's always, well, what does $100 give me? Well, what does $20 give me? Well, what does, you know, so, you know, $50 give me?
You're like, I don't know. Stapled to my body. That's where it gets.
And I'm like, well, exactly.
Stapled.
And I'm like, it's going to breast cancer research.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's going to research. But at the same time, where do you want to put it?
Right? You're like, are you trying to staple my dick?
I've had my testicles twice.
That better have been a few hundred.
Oh, that was 200. Both 200s.
200 plus tip. I'm sorry. That's how I'm doing.
That was they went back to the leg. Just clack. That was a fun night. I got my tongue stapled.
Oh.
I've had the tongue stapled. That was a good one.
Oh,
hey, welcome to this with a
I think that's probably one spot.
Hey, can you talk on in there?
One for each ball.
Yeah, exactly.
I could deal with having my fingernails like that part stapled opposed to having my tongue stapled. Ugh, no.
Actually, I feel like I'd probably just the tongue would probably be easier than
No. Mm-mm.
I just cut through this nail into the freaking bed and it's finally growing back. So I feel like tongue stapling might be a little easier.
I'm over here actually imagining all of it. Honestly, it all hurts. I don't care. I'm like this right now. Like no.
He's all
So anyway, but like even with that staple game, even with like blockhead, even with like all of that, like everybody kind of tries to one up each other and be like, well, I do it too. Well, I do this too. Well, I do that too. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, great, you do it, but make it your own. Make it original. Make it something that is worth everybody's attention. Don't just say, oh, I can do it too, and then do it to yourself right then and there while somebody else is trying to, do their performance too.
So first off, has anyone tried to staple your butt cheeks together?
Not together, but actually they did staple the butt cheek.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it feels good.
The butt cheek? It's just
cushion. That's what I thought about getting a tattoo back there, and that's still one of the
no-no zones for you.
No, I have 2 tattoos, one on each cheek.
But I'm saying there's still like a
but like at this point, like it does hurt more than like even under the arm.
Aki is not letting anyone know, but she literally got 2 W's tattooed on her cheeks.
Yeah, so I can do cartwheels and go, wow, mom. If I bend over, it says wow. And
Ivar wants to see it again.
Oh, so there you go.
That one, yeah.
Yep. Getting stapled. Did.
But see, like I always have the makeup on. I'm never just blank face. I always have some kind of look, some kind of creation behind it.
I sniff fingers.
You sniff fingers.
Let's not talk about some of the things that he does again.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I will sniff a pair of your underwear any minute of the day. I will do it in a heartbeat.
And this is why you guys love 17 Thor.
I regularly throw underwear at him just because of that. So
no, this is a fine.
Did they get your nipples?
They've gotten my nipples. Yes.
Oh, okay. So I
can't say anything.
Pretty much everybody knows that. Yeah. But what I'm gonna say is when I was learning how to pierce, when I was apprenticing, I was informed that for dudes, it hurts like 20 times more.
I watched my friend Steve Church pierce his own nipple with a fucking safety pin. No joke. One night, and I was like, no, I'm good. And this went on for an hour and a half.
Unless you're Åkkä and get tased in the nipple, tased in the titty.
It was like right here, okay? It was right there.
I almost got it.
So like it was. Yeah, I'm only. I got tased in the boob by that guy.
Haha.
That will always go down in history. Like, this is how I know this guy. He tased me in the titty.
To be fair, I knew you before that.
Yeah, true. But like, no matter what the story is gonna be, it's always he tased me in the titty.
And then the guy this year that was out doing crowd control with the taser chased me in circles.
There was like 4 of them, so I can't
the
really
biggest, the tallest one.
Like I said, there was 4 of them. I can't really justify who.
Well, whoever.
Like I said, like there was 4 of them this year. There's not just like
circles this year.
Mm-hmm.
Until I had my blonde moment that went away, and I realized why I was being chased in circles.
So
the blonde moment that went away.
I was having blonde moment because I didn't realize what. what it was.
This was everything else walking up, right?
This was after.
Your blonde moments never go away, sweetie. Just saying.
No, I realized it was because my tits were falling out of my shirt. You told me.
Yeah, they're great tits. The world should see them.
OnlyFans, guys. No.
OnlyFans.
No, I was the when you're walking up the hallway where you guys are at now in that mall, like that was great.
Oh my god! Wait, what? Ivar
said my stepbrother did with the tip of a dart, and an ex pierced his tongue with a picture nail.
Why?
Look, I did my lip with an earring.
That's my question.
And that was bad
How
enough.
high?
How much meth, Ivar? I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask.
Ow!
That's not just being stoned.
Nice
That's more than being stoned. That's even more than coke. That's a Jesus Christ.
Just prove how to what?
Stupid is as stupid does.
He's doing talk to text, and I have no fucking clue what he said.
I think he's trying to say just proves how stupidity runs. Okay, all right.
Talk to text fail.
Stupid is as stupid does. Pretty much.
Oh God, not a lawn dart. God.
Wow.
that goes all the way through the tip.
Wait, did I ever say drywall? No.
Picture nail.
Picture nail. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, a drywall.
Like the little one, the little bitty one that goes through drywall. Yeah.
Why? What was the reason you could like 20? It's just like $20. Go to the guy in the corner or something like that.
Go to like literally like smoke shops have them like not like everywhere now. Dude, you can get a piercing needle. Everywhere.
Yeah. You can get them on Shein, guys. You can get an entire piercing kit on Shein.
Yeah.
I mean, do I recommend it?
And then
not
you can
really.
get the tiny version on Wish. But that's the version of the one that's on Shein.
Orange County has them at the indoor swap meet out here.
I love that place.
I love that place.
I love that place. The one in Stanton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how many of my friends got their belly buttons pierced? And I was like, you're all dumb.
You're all dumb.
And
you're
all
stupid.
of them got infections.
You're stupid.
Hey.
More Simbu. 3 chicky ducks fart in a London bridge on rapid assist. What?
Huh. All right there, Simbu. So
that's just as bad as Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Just to prove how stupid they are, it was a macho challenge for those two.
Was it like a macho challenge plus like cocaine? It sounds like it was a macho challenge plus cocaine.
Booger sugar. We're gonna call it booger sugar now.
These two would also go around with steel toes on and kick each other in the balls to see who had balls of steel.
Oh, okay.
That's any hot monster though. That's a slider. I'm sorry, but any guy hot monster, that's a slider. Would just do that just to do that. Like I've tried to kick, no drugs involved. I've tried to kick somebody in the knee pad just to kick them in the knee pad, and they moved their knee real quick, and it hit them in the inner thigh. I swear to God, I thought it hit him in the nuts because he flinched out so bad. He was like, "Oh my God!" After like 5 minutes later, and I'm like, bro, like it was in your inner thigh. He was like, that was so close to my dick. And I was like,
okay, so
it didn't hit the dick.
I guess I have a question for guys right now. Because obviously I don't have balls.
What's your question?
I have been told that like if you like almost get them, you might as well have just got them because they try to move out of the way and it hurts.
I mean,
I needed to bring this up this way to you. The thought of you even coming close to hitting my balls is making me talk this way. Yes, it's true.
For example,
I had to ask.
for example, for females, take it as getting hit in the taint.
Oh no!
The
If we get
ovaries hurt.
in the cunt, it still hurts.
It's like the ovaries hurt, not just it hits up here, not like.
Yeah, I throw up every time I've gotten hit in the balls. I'm not lying. I've thrown up. That's how much pain I've been in.
Hexus lets
What
you
is
kick
pain
the
to me, honestly?
The line is always 2 blocks long.
Wait, say it again.
Hexus lets you kick his balls for free. The line is always 2 blocks long.
I don't got to worry about it too much. I mean,
He must have been well hung.
It's they're in Akia's purse, so yeah, what you want.
A glancing blow is still painful, just like Alvin just said.
Yep.
Alvin?
Alvin
I
monks, I
know.
guess.
We're the chipmunks.
Where's my devil one? Is this it? Wait.
Alvin, Simon, together.
Okay.
You're having way too much fun with that.
If you come up to Bakersfield, I'll let you mess around with my Redcaster too. You can do the interview here.
Really
in
dirty.
studio. I'll let
That's
you mess
funny.
around with it.
Nice.
Why you're my peoples.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just sign language shit. Yay.
Yay.
Sparkle fingers.
Help.
help. That's my crotch goblin right now. Is just help every time.
Oh. Yeah. That was like the first thing I learned in sign language.
Open and help. Help. I love his please too, because his please is like so long.
Please.
It's like so huge. It goes everywhere and anywhere. It's hilarious.
Awesome.
Please, damn it. Please.
Exactly. He's
Don't
not paying
stick out the
attention. He's
mic.
paying attention to TV, and you'll be like, please. You're like, why are you saying please? Oh yeah, more.
Somebody come get your children. It's past their bedtime.
Oh, that's rad. Right.
Never.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
never
my
gonna
kid
get-
is a future haunt monster. There is no bedtime.
Cum trophy. Yes.
What?
The other
that
term
too.
that I learned was cum trophy
Yes.
for instead of crotch goblin.
Yes.
That's I prefer crotch goblin. That's
Cum trophy is pretty bad.
cum trophy implies you did some shit. A
Ta-da!
lot.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I don't know who the father is.
Look at this. Well, no, cum trophy for
Oh.
a guy.
Oh, I was thinking for a chick.
No, guys.
Guys have a
trophy.
cum trophy.
You don't want to type that in a Google search. It's
So about wrestling.
Urban Dictionary.
wrestling.
Children of the words.
So I have a
Aw.
question. If we're going on wrestling,
Huh.
I have a question for Hexus over there.
Yes.
Who do you think's taking the women's title?
I think do you want to hear my long-winded theory on it?
Like well, whatever you want to say. I just want to know who
I
you
think-
think is going for it.
Everyone has been wanting to see Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, because both of them
Obviously.
are fucking rad and they're gorgeous and everyone wants to see that match.
Well, they
I
were
think with her-
everybody's still comparing them as tag team as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. Wait.
Yeah.
They did tag team, didn't they?
Yeah, they were
What
a
ran
big
team,
tag
wasn't
team.
it?
And
Was
then
I'm
Liv
taking
got
the
hurt
women's
first
title.
But-
What?
time. What?
I think they're setting it all. They're doing it right because they're getting ready to go into the storyline for a while. But I think they're I think because whatever with the accident that happened, was it last week or the week? Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Well, she
Um,
was hurt already, and then
That's-
the accident that happened the week prior. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they finally just said, you know what, you're hurt, you're already this, and now you can't move your arm because of this weird sprain that it is. we're taking out.
It's a full on hairline fracture.
That's right.
It's a full on hairline fracture that's going across her elbow. It's a gnarly ass X-ray. I've seen it.
For the record, Hexus and I took the we are currently the matches, like the current champions. We took them in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's right.
So
they
I did not cheat,
but I think everyone's they want this to happen, and it's going to set it. I think it's going to be Liv Morgan who gets the women's title. I think, and then it sets up. She's going to maintain it until Ripley comes back, and that feud is going to be awesome when she comes back because they're setting it up that way.
See, and hear me out with this one, and this one's going to be a different one. I would give it to Jade, just to give it to Jade for the time being. Then when they come back, when Rhea comes back, then you have Liv versus like Rhea, like in 3 or 4 times duking it out, doing their thing, and then whoever wins off of that
and very erotic pins.
Jade, whoever wins that goes for Jade. You know what I mean? Like that's how I would play it.
I
for the revenge.
They're making Rhea Ripley, especially with the last promo she did. She literally set in stone that when she gets back, she's going to take that title.
Yeah, she's going back for the title.
So whoever they set it up with is going to be someone they're going to have to trust with a storyline. And because I'm thinking of how they're going to do it, actually put it together, opposed to, and I think right now I think they put Jade Cargill with the right person with Bianca Belair, and that's getting her to go further with her acting and everything.
I didn't like Bianca Belair all that much until we saw her in person.
Yeah, she's rad. Dude, Bianca Belair is the shit. Like the shit.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like, but
New Wolf Order.
If she does some cool stuff here in the next few weeks, I can see that happening. What you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think they got to be ready to put it on her. And that's what Triple H is all about right now. They want to make sure that you are the right person that's going to be in the long term.
Well, I don't like it when they just kind of like, oh, hey, look, so-and-so's back. Here, they get a title.
Oh, no, I don't. I see what you're saying. I do agree with you that they're going to make Rhea Ripley work for it. Whoever
yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah. No.
Exactly.
I'm saying, like, I don't like it in general. Like, oh, hey, it's great that this person came back. It's great that person came back. We immediately give him a shot at the title.
Like Naomi, like for example, Naomi was one of them where I was like, okay, when is she getting her title shot? She never got one. Jade,
it'll be good to see her work for one and get a shot. Mm-hmm. Also, I was very, very amused by people's faces getting jammed into her ass. No. When we went to the house show, and it was Damage Control versus Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at one point, Io Sky's face got jammed into Naomi's ass crack.
So yeah. On a side note,
she like
the booty bump
ass a little bit, and I was like, there is nobody in here going, ew.
On a side note, the house show that we saw here in Bakersfield was actually because we were watching WrestleMania when it was Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and who else was it? And Naomi.
Becky.
Yeah.
No,
Naomi for Mania. It was
It was basically their match that they had when they teamed up with Becky Lynch here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, it was.
So, and then the stuff that Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes was doing, where Cody Rhodes went and pulled the tables out.
Yeah.
Well, and then Roman Reigns went down and put the tables up. Well, that's stuff that he rehearsed and did with Drew McIntyre here in Bakersfield. They basically did the match that we already saw, and I was like,
but any live show. It was great. Testing things out.
Yeah, it was perfected for WrestleMania. I was like, babe, we got to watch the warm-up matches for WrestleMania because it was literally, I was like,
pretty much, yeah.
Like, it was 4 weeks out. I was like, that's when they would do all this stuff. This is rad.
My favorite part still. My favorite part was when Drew came out and he sorry. He has his kilt on and his Speedos underneath. And he was out there and he looked at some lady. He pointed at her and then goes,
just a total Val Venus status.
Oh,
just total Val Venus.
It was great.
Ladies.
He did. He pointed at her then ripped his kilt open and like flung it over his head and handed it to the person. Like,
that's funny.
Man, I cannot
grabs their
wait
stuff.
for CM Punk to be cleared and to see this feud between him and Drew McIntyre. They're building this up so right.
Oh, exactly.
And the best part is they're both kind of being, I mean, like, obviously it's basically who's going to be the bigger heel, which obviously it's going to be Drew McIntyre because they're going to have CM Punk be babyface this time, but it's going to be great. It's still CM Punk is still a heel.
CM Punk being a babyface, but still being a mouthpiece.
Yeah, that's what's going on here, and it's great. I'm fucking loving it.
I found it amusing when Drew was like,
but do you think do you think one of them's going to go after the title though?
Drew.
I don't. We'll see, because I know from the way from the way I'm hearing them talk, and some of the stuff that I've been seeing, with like through WrestleMania and other news outlets that are on like YouTube based, whatever, that they are planning on I'm betting CM Punk will have his WrestleMania in WrestleMania 41.
Yeah,
because they were planning
if he doesn't get injured again.
Yeah. You know that even with him, that's a running joke. He's like, "Fuck, I'm injured again."
Exactly.
Did you see when they focused in on Drew when he was actually wearing a CM Punk shirt?
Oh yeah,
like an actual like CM Punk hoodie.
Oh,
CM and they Punk were like trying to cover it up.
Trolling. He was trolling him so bad, and he knows it.
Punk kind of let it out that they're friends. He did, but he did it in kayfabe way. But he's like, where he's talking about the business. He's all, sometimes you just. He's all, this is just business. He's all, you get together with people. He's like, you just start making money. You start doing this. And then maybe along the way, you might make a friend. And I was like, he's talking about fucking Drew McIntyre right now. I was like, this is so cool. It was like, this is why their rivalry is so cool, because they're actually really good friends.
Punk is going to be Punk is an anti-hero.
Oh, yeah.
He's always been the anti-hero.
Yeah. He is. It's weird. I didn't like him back when.
Oh, I loved him. I fucking loved him.
The reason I didn't like him was I don't drink, I don't smoke, and because of this, I'm better than you.
That was his gimmick, though.
I get that it was his gimmick.
And it was meant to
I get it.
Reaction.
I get it. But it worked because I didn't like that. Because I was like, fuck you. I'm going to go drink. I'm going to go smoke. I'm going to go fuck you guys. And
you're still talking about it to this day, which is exactly what he wants.
I loved The Rock.
Why did you say it like that? I love The Rock.
No, I love
the Dwayne. I love the Dwayne.
Oh, I had a
we only
poster.
Respect the American Nightmare in this house, not the fucking final boss.
We don't.
Put that finger down.
We don't. Yeah. I totally thought this was going to be a turn. I totally thought he was going to actually turn on Roman because he was doing this. And I loved Seth going.
They did the misdirection so well in this last match.
It was so good, dude.
None of the stuff that I thought was going to happen happened. The Rock didn't turn on Roman Reigns, and it was like out of nowhere. There's the Undertaker.
Solo.
But he made it very clear that it wasn't about Roman and him. It was about Cody.
I mean, he tried to make it about Roman and him.
Yeah.
Rock was never about Roman and him together. It was always about Cody. I'm going to fuck up Cody's life. And it was like, oh, got it.
Okay.
I honestly
Someone typed my goddamn name and now I'm here. What's up, Tyler?
Tyler, what's up?
You know what's funny is that they were trying to say Kyler and they said Tyler. So
somebody typed my goddamn name and now I'm here. Appeared.
Ta-da! Poof.
I don't know. I think I see what they're gonna do. They might do this whole big boss thing or final boss thing, and where Rock is gonna mess with Cody Rhodes, kind of like the whole Vince McMahon messing with Stone Cold, until he can actually wrestle again.
I thought Stone Cold was gonna come out.
Everybody did, and that's the thing is, it was one or the other. Stone Cold was actually the first to be called upon, but he couldn't make it out, and then so it turned into Undertaker because Undertaker could obviously make
and
it.
then yeah.
Undertaker, but it was supposed to be Stone Cold was the final like person, and then. But I even thought that last part wasn't even going to be a like somebody else coming out aspect. I thought The Rock was going to be in for it and be like, I'm gonna fuck you up to Cody, and then switch on Roman.
Yeah,
and just start beating the shit out of Roman.
One of my buddies called it though. The only thing that he called everything except for he had called it as Stone Cold instead of Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I lost it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He called it as Cena instead of Undertaker.
It was nostalgic.
Instead
I
of
absolutely lost it when the lights went. When the
before I even heard
before I even heard the dong, I heard the when I saw the lights go out, I was like, it's Undertaker, and I lost it. I was like, amazing.
Yes,
Undertaker. He's never into the ring again, and here he is.
I turned into like a little kid. There's video. I started videotaping it for my dad, and I was like, Dad, look, Undertaker.
It was so good.
What's funny is going back to the crotch goblin, I've gotten him to race it. I've gotten him to race his cup. So anytime the Street Profits come up, he raises his cup.
Yes.
That's rad.
Like he always does it too. Like we always do the toast.
I don't know.
Cheer.
Advice.
And then now it's Cody. Anytime Cody comes out, whoa! He raises his arms.
So good.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was so much fun live.
He's a former dude. Cody Rhodes is rad live.
My favorite was the live. I think it was in Bakersfield. The live that I saw. He goes, whoa, and it like stalls his pyro, and then so he's like,
he had no pyro.
They didn't have pyro here at all.
There was one where he stalled, like I don't know if it was before or after Mania, but they stalled his pyro, so he's like, whoa,
I did see that.
And he's like waiting for it, and then all of a sudden it goes off, and he goes, shit.
I did see that. No, that was not here. He had no pyro here because it was all inside, and so but you did see him kind of pause for a second when they did the whoa, because he's so used to it going off.
Oh, it's
you can tell
he's like, wait for it.
She's on me.
She's where? What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Where is Victoria Versace? She's on me.
Giggity giggity.
No, not that way.
I was like, what?
She's it's California. Pyro is almost banned there. Yeah, pretty much.
Excuse you, pyro is not banned here.
Well, that's because everything catches the whole state on fire.
It's central into northern is banned. Actually, southern is not banned at all.
Well, unless you're in Anaheim.
Anaheim's still not banned.
You can't do fireworks in Anaheim. Only Disneyland can.
Actually, that's not true anymore.
Did they get rid of that?
There's certain sections that can only do it.
Oh man.
So like the closer you are to Disney, the better chance you have of doing pyro. Basically.
Yeah, when I grew up watching the fireworks from my bedroom at night. And so like
man, that year that Gavin Newsom, not to be political.
Okay, let's not.
No, I'm just saying when they banned
she says, okay, let's not.
No. What I'm saying when they banned fireworks because of the COVID outbreak and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
and then like
so
they
worked.
had it so worked. And like LA alone, our town, our city, Bakersfield was lit up. LA, we saw the news.
The aerial
like,
view.
Just so much. It was like
more fireworks than we've ever seen in California, and we've seen a lot.
I love how there's illegal fireworks here, and yet they're still being let off.
Oh, they don't
matter
even
what.
come out anymore here. For
It's like
Hi, Vice.
we have mortars going
hi,
off
Vice.
almost weekly here, and no one comes out for it.
Ow. Yeah, Shasta, Siskiyou, and Tehama County, it's all banned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's pretty rural counties. That's why, and there's a lot of forest fire
vegetation.
there. Yeah, I understand.
And
that
all
area.
because of one little like fungus. We can't do controlled burns anymore. and a mouse.
Because of a fungus. There was a fungus among us.
God damn it.
You're going to be singing that now. It's going to be stuck in your head.
I am a Nancy Sissy boy who wears ruffled shirts and pretends
I'm Lestat.
Lestat.
Okay, you know what's really funny about that comment is I was talking.
I like Lestat.
I was talking.
Rad.
We were talking to Simbu about our characters in WWE, and I was like, "Hey, do you remember the the old Triple H?"
Oh, because I told him
the
like,
Hunter Hearst Helmsley Triple H intro.
Hold on real fast. And she's texting me on the side. She goes, "Hey, what do you want your finisher to be or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh,
I was sitting right next to you and asking you questions."
Oh, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought it was. I literally thought I was delivering, or doing whatever, working. But I was like, I don't know. I want. I was like, I want to go. I was with CM Punk. I was like, I want
Fire Burns.
Yeah, I want his old intro. I was like, I want it to be. I want the GTA or the GTS, and then all of a sudden, like. He's like, we get a text from Simbu's game. I was like, all right, he's a download soon. I was like, just go ahead and make me a Triple H, but it's got to be the first Triple H when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
That's what I was saying.
It's got to be the Royal Triple H. No,
I like dipping what?
I like dipping a banana.
I like dipping the tip of a banana in some funny, and it's supposed to be honey.
No. We're going to say funny now from now on.
And sucking the tip while making eye contact with the mailman.
Did Tyler leave his phone out on the coffee table while he went to go use the bathroom?
More than likely. More than likely.
Tyler's just screaming from the bathroom right now.
I have stolen Tyler's phone, everyone.
She already made that notice.
Tyler's like, wait a second. He's just reading the newspaper on the toilet. Where's my phone?
Here we go.
Why do I have a newspaper?
He's reading the shampoo
it was correct.
Bottle. No. He's reading the shampoo bottle.
Toothpaste tube.
The best part is everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody has grabbed something random in the bathroom and read the ingredients while sitting there.
I pretend I'm a Dragon Ball Z character if I don't have my phone. I either do I do Piccolo's final move where he the drill or whatever, but then it's like or I blow up a city when the poo comes out. I'm like like that.
Oh wow.
And then I do the whole spiel where I'm like, Nappa, you fool, you might have blown up a Dragon Ball.
Tyler is fighting a nuclear war right now in the bathroom. He will be with you momentarily.
Is he delivering? Is he delivering a package?
Is he singing the ants go marching? The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah! Hurrah!
What was the one from F is for Family? Gonna go drown a brown clown.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Or something like that.
Fucking evil.
That wasn't me. I didn't make that up. What the fuck?
All right.
That was almost bad. Well, I got Sheldon back. Oh, I almost knocked the mug off of the.
Oh my Starbucks mug.
You ain't lying. I thought
the Baja Blast.
Baja.
Baja.
So
the Baja.
It's the cherry boom boom.
The cherry boom boom.
Cherry. This one's the fruity punch boom boom.
Cherry boom boom.
Dude, I really want
boom boom.
Little Caesars pizza and like Pepsi and Mountain Dew.
Okay, we're not doing this right now. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
But that's the best thing to have Mountain Dew with is Little Caesars pizza. It's so good together. I don't know what it is.
So
their new deep dish though with it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually,
the deep dish was pretty good.
We
got it for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good.
And we got those little puffy things, the cheese puffs.
Exactly.
I like boobies. I like Shakira. I like big booby cleavage. Blah blah blah.
Okay, that might actually be Taylor. I think he got his phone back. He just run down. Because honestly, if it was Vice, she would like, I like giant. I'm Tyler. I like giant penises or some shit like that. I think that's actually Tyler. He's letting us know he's okay.
He's letting us know he likes Shakira.
Yeah, everyone likes Shakira. She can't stop moving or some shit.
Gyrations.
She can't stop.
All the gyrations.
Okay. When we're done, remind me that to show you Shakira and Danzig.
Whoa!
She's like, nah, it's still me. Tyler is a fucked up fatty catcher pad.
Tyler is a fucked up fanny catcher pad. Is that Scottish for like
period pad?
Okay.
Period pad. Period pad.
Period pad.
I'm all, no habla español, por favor. What do you say? Fanny pad?
Why do you sound like
fanny with a pad?
Sound like who?
Gabe.
Oh, my ex-boss. Because I used to like, okay, so my old boss, the pizza place I used to work at, he's Guatemalan. He's a super nice dude, like really cool guy. But
he really did talk like
like that.
And
he would always like, I would always just walk up to him and start fucking with him when he was having serious conversations. And he's like, he would literally turn to me and say, look, Frank, I don't understand what you're doing here. You're not part of the conversation. And I started saying that back to him one day. I just started doing it. And he's like,
I don't know how he had a job.
I don't understand why you're part of the conversation. And he's all, okay, seriously, man, we're having a serious conversation here. Can you please stop? I was like, 20 minutes of it, like just me going back and forth with him.
My ass is so sensitive. I got to use sensitive wet wipes in a slow circular motion while I sing lullabies.
Dude wipes.
Is it kind of like that meow, 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 meow?
Use that dude wipe.
Dude wipes. All right. So we're going to have you back on shortly for wrestling conversation, more so than what we had tonight.
Yeah. Well, Cody Rhodes is they said officially on WrestleMania he is going that handoff on Monday Night Raw or him
he's going to
hands.
SmackDown.
He's going to SmackDown right now.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to do the whole. We're going to have him do the, wrestle on both shows, but that is a lot of. What
the fuck was that?
Talcum powder all over my nuts.
No.
My nut. One nut. One nut.
All right, this
and
is
then the correction nuts.
given.
I just love
Tyler.
I don't know why this is so much better right there.
Just one nut. Just one nut.
All over my nut.
Wow, we know some things now.
And the song that I found the other day glued my nuts to my butthole.
Oh my god! I sent that to Odd Mother, and I couldn't stop laughing at it yesterday.
I don't know how I found it. It popped up like on my YouTube when I was looking for like a Danzig song, and it's all glued my balls to my nuts. I glued my nuts to my butthole or some shit, and I was like, why?
My favorite is the metal version of What's Inside Your Butthole.
God.
I wonder what's inside your butthole.
I like to weigh my nuts in a what?
I like to weigh my nuts before and after.
No. Let's read it the way it's written. I like to weigh my nuts
in it before
and after.
Isn't that a candy bar?
I feel like I sent it to you too, though. But yeah. Anyway.
Before and afters, isn't that a candy bar?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be now and laters, and that's like
no. There was.
Wait. Okay. So is Tyler legit like past Vice? Did you like knock him out or something like that?
He's in the butthole again.
I feel like we shouldn't be ending the show until he can have a retort here.
I loved how all we got was she's sitting on me, and then.
Now it's just Vice talking, so Tyler's no longer in the world of the living. Is what you're saying.
She's sitting on me. God damn it! She's sitting on my couch, not on me. And then I have stolen Tyler's phone. Hey, everyone, Tyler's a dick.
No, they all I saw was honey right there. Dick honey. What?
Dick honey.
Then my ass is sensitive. I gotta use sensitive wet wipe. Okay.
And
talcum powder
motion.
all over my nut.
My nut.
All right.
Have you ever
Wait a second.
and pulled your nipple while licking your lips to the song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun"?
Apparently he has. Is there video? Is there better be video, Vice?
I feel like this deserves "Girls Just Want to Have Fun."
What's the one below it? Is that Santa Claus?
This is also him.
Oh,
hi, that's me.
This is also Psycho. Yes, I had these all queued up. See, I was prepared. I was prepared. Dick bit.
Just tangent.
Yes, that's most of the show.
All right.
Well, all right. Well, we are going to end the show.
Tyler had his chance to get his phone back and explain.
Tyler had a chance.
All
We're gonna
right,
go
guys.
with this is all everything Vice has said about.
So are
Tyler.
we doing Backlash or what are we doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Backlash. That is definitely is that
So after Backlash.
2 weeks away. So we can the Sunday after Backlash.
Fuck that guy. Fuck.
Because Backlash is a Saturday, right? Yeah, they always do a Saturday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll
All
put it
right,
together.
so we're gonna do Backlash. Or after Backlash. But yeah, Psycho, thank you for joining me tonight.
Yay.
Us tonight.
Welcome.
And everybody in the chat, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know, set the world on fire.